Why are some people more talented than others? Why are some actors, beginner actors, just naturally good right from the start? Why is it that some things just come more easily to them? In this video, I would like to talk about talent, I would like to talk about natural easiness and what we can learn from these gifted people. Please stick around right after our thing. Hello, I'm Alex from Instant Theatre Berlin. Today the topic is talent and natural talent in particular. In my experience, and maybe I was one of those, in my experience there are people who just enter the room for the first time at an acting session or at some sort of casting or at a drop-in class or anything related to acting, and it's the very first time they take an acting class in their entire life, and they are just very good. They appear to be better than many other people around. They appear to be already good actors. That is strange because acting is a discipline that requires a certain knowledge about technique, about spaces, about behavior, about interactions. So timing, rhythm, there are many elements there that make up the acting technique. So why is that these people are just so good? And I think there are many ways to answer this question, but one way to look at that is the following. Acting is a collection of natural skills that can be partially learned in your ordinary life. Think about having a conversation, express an emotion, having an argument, having a breakup, play different roles, pretend to play different roles. There are many things that we naturally exercise and train and discover already in our day-to-day life. This is why some people entering the room and being presented with an acting exercise or task, they're just so naturally at ease because this exercise appears to resemble their outside life and a situation that they have already collected experience with. As a personal example, I would say in my childhood and even when I was a teenager already, I always had a predilection for making faces at the mirror, trying out different voices, playing with little action figures and make up different characters. I didn't know anything about acting at the time. But then the first time I went to an acting class, I found out that what the teacher wanted from me was basically to replicate many of the things that I naturally did for a good part of my childhood just by myself because I was following a natural inclination. So logically, I was much more at ease than many others at pretending to be a different character, playing a different side of myself, pretending to be angry or, just portraying different personality traits. This, for some grown-ups, is something that has to be learned from scratch or relearned from scratch because we might have talked about this already. Society tends to shrink your range of behavior quite a lot and quite drastically in some environments, in most environments, at least in our culture. So this is why many people seem to have a natural talent. Is because the playfulness, the role-playing required in acting, they have already experienced that and tried that out in their lives. They tried it out as a source of liberation, getting rid of their standard roles in order to become something else, because this is what acting does for you. It allows you to play a range of characters and situations that are not your own, so you will have the experience to try out what someone else's life looks like. This is basically what we're talking about. So natural talent in acting is natural easiness at being spontaneous, playful, a role player. If you find yourself to be one of those people, then you should definitely try out acting a little further and see if there is something deeper for you. Acting usually answers needs of expression, something very personal, so, give acting a chance. This is my hint. But if you're not a person that apparently has any specific talent, you see that many other people are more expressive than you, well, then do not despair, because behind the surface of you being constricted and stiff and unable to play anyone else rather than yourself, there is something hidden, and you have to discover it. I made a video a couple of months ago about shyness and acting, so you might want to have a look and find out exactly where you are at in your journey. This is a long topic. This is a deep topic. This is a very wide topic. So if you have any questions, please drop a question in the comments. Feel free to reach out and subscribe to my channel. This is very important. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye.